Is Billie Bust Up going to be the next big game that furries obsess over? Now, there have been a lot of video games that the furry fandom absolutely latched on to the second they popped into existence. I mean, when the first chapter of Indigo Park released, the fandom went nuts. People streamed it, they made theories, fan art, and stories. Furries absolutely fell in love with Rambly. Some more than others, especially on my favorite website, EA Games. Bruh. Okay, I'll be serious again. The point is, furries can easily obsess over video games, including games that aren't even necessarily furries related. I mean, just look at Lethal Company. That game blew up in the furry fandom, and now a bunch of different versions of it are also popping off in the furry fandom. I mean, yeah, furries easily obsess over a lot of things. And it's not just video games that make furries go nuts. Movies and TV, for example, have also played a big role in the fandom. From Zootopia to Puss in Boots, and even children's shows that adults, furry and non-furry alike, have absolutely fallen in love with. I'm talking about Bluey, of course. I'm not really a fan of it, but a lot of people like it. So back to the question at hand. What happens when a video game featuring anthropomorphic animals in a 3D Mario-like platformer hits the markets? Well, I'll tell ya, it's going to explode. What the fuck? In the good way. And it sort of already has, despite the game not even being out yet and having no visible release date. But for those who may have never heard of this goat and her pet flying fox, here's a short description from the Steam page itself. Billie Bust Up is a captivating 3D platformer that blends music, magic, and adventure in a world inspired by your favorite animated classics. Join Billie, a daring young goat, on a quest to uncover her father's legacy and reclaim powerful magic. With her mystical axolotl mentor Aristotle and loyal pet fox Oscar, you'll explore vibrant, whimsical realms, face off against quirky, song-singing villains, and master incredible magical abilities. So already, it sounds like a lot of fun, especially if you're into singing and music. And I know not everyone is. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan, but due to watching several cartoons and movies, it's slowly been growing on me. Developed by Giddy Games and being published by Humble Games, Billie Bust Up is not yet released. However, the progress the game is making is fairly amazing and entertaining to watch. Already there are several demos and trailers detailing boss fights and songs, and before someone says it, yes, I get that many games that have been developed in the past, especially those with Kickstarters, ended up being cash grabs. But I don't think Billie Bust Up is that. Especially since there was so much being released all the time. So much that I honestly think that once the game comes out, there will be no surprises. Everything would be spoiled because they're just releasing a lot of stuff. I mean, already we have 2 playable boss fights, multiple songs, and just a lot of details, which are being released nearly every week or month. Oh, jeez. So, why exactly will furries obsess over this game? Well, just watch this clip.
Welcome, everyone, and congratulations for being exactly where you want to be, here at Dutch's Razzle Dazzle Dream Hotel.
Bruh. Yeah, I mean, I want to be honest, but I can't be honest without stating the hard truth. Furries will probably simp over this character, and while in turn it's sort of a good thing, I always hate to see characters immediately get taken onto sites like Games. Okay, maybe I should stop with that joke, but the point is, furries are going to fall in love with these characters, and I truly do hope it succeeds, because it honestly is really amazing to see smaller game studios gain popularity in this day and age, especially since most games nowadays, well, are just cash grabs, overpriced, and yeah. I mean, millions of DLCs, lots of ads, overpriced, and I mean, hell, look at what Nintendo's doing. They're practically driving their fans to go to piracy. I'm not buying the new Switch, that thing's overpriced. Oh no. The current state of video games, especially outside of Steam, is just depressing. And even on Steam, it's not perfect, because let's be honest, there's a lot of crappy stuff on Steam too. Anyways, I truly do hope that Billie Bust Up will continue to be made and eventually be released, because it already has a fan base and it's growing rapidly. And that's something that a lot of new games in development don't exactly always have. If anything, this game is going to attract a lot of attention, especially from the furry fandom. It probably already has, but at the same time, once it's released, it'll probably be what every furry streams, what every furry plays. It's literally just gonna take this fandom by storm. And I personally think that's a good thing, and I hope that it'll do well and make money and give these guys some recognition and maybe even help them produce more games. I'm not exactly sure what their plan is, if this is the only video game they want to make, or if they want to make more, I don't know. The point is, I hope it leads their studio to success. Anyways, what do you think about the game? What's your thoughts on it? Have you played the demo? Personally, I haven't, but I watched the videos. In fact, I've watched them multiple times because some of them really are good and catchy songs. Damn it, My Little Pony, you ruined me. I've turned into my worst. Okay. What do you think? And if you want more info, better info than what I'm providing, click on the links in the description to check them out, and have a great day.